This is brought to you by Blue Collar Restaurant in Miami.
Hold the Mayo. It's time for Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. Find out what's being served with Mike, Bifo, and Lubie, the only show that covers food, sports, and the proper maintenance of your car. And now, a man who had the distinction of having an entire health clinic named in his honor, Mike Mayo.
I want the flim-flam sauce with the awesome fave, with shafafa on the side.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. We are down in the 305 at one of our favorite places, Blue Collar, with one of my favorite people, Danny Serfer.
I'm trying to look hard, and it doesn't work, especially with the glasses and the jacket.
He's so erudite with glasses.
He just looks sophisticated.
6789 Biscayne Boulevard. You could remember the address because it's a straight 6789.
Nice.
Or as they call it, a Hialeah straight, because it's only 4 numbers in a row. But it's in Miami, in the Mayo neighborhood. I always say Mimo because I think it sounds better. Mimo. You say Mimo.
Well,
I say Mimo.
You know, just
say
like
tomato. Go ahead.
the correct version is Mimo, just like you cannot be, you either are or are not unique or iconic.
Well,
the
we're
correct way is Mimo.
Yeah, super iconic.
So you don't get to have it both ways. You don't
More
get to be
iconic, most iconic.
you don't get to be the grammar police.
Very
Yeah,
unique.
that's
You don't
Well,
get to be the grammar police
pick a
on
lane.
one thing and then give
Go
up on the other.
rogue.
grammar.
Yeah, yeah.
It's pronunciation. It has nothing to do with grammar. We're going to get into that. That was on my personal Facebook page, which was my little peak of the week, because I am a former award-winning writer, and so grammar still matters.
You're not dead. You're still an award-winning writer.
I was once.
I don't know what I am now. Some may call me. Well, here we are. I'm a grumpy old man, but I'm less grumpy than I was yesterday for a number of reasons. Number one, look at this. I got a full thermos full of hot coffee. Is there anything better than a thermos full of hot coffee on a cold day? I would say yes. A bowl of hot lentil soup, which we have here at Blue Collar, because, again, an old man and a hot soup and hot coffee, and best of all,
Maybe a hot thermos full of Sanka.
with sweet low.
Sweet and
Low, not Splenda, not none of this newfangled stuff. Equal. No, but and then most of all, I'm happy and smiling today because my gouty toe has been rectified or alleviated. I think, it was getting a little better. And yesterday I was like, the pain level was down to a 3 or a 4. Today, right now, it's a 1 or a 2. I've got a sneaker on my foot and I have to sing the praises of both Chinese food and Chinese medicine, because it was an acupuncture session that got set up by my friend Alex Cook at Juan's. And this is a total old man story.
Love Alex.
So, here's the story. My gout toe inflamed after judging a cheesesteak contest and a chili contest last week. And it really got bad on Saturday night. Also, maybe this new medication I'm taking might have exacerbated it. We don't want to get into the details again because it bored Defo to death yesterday. But so Sunday, I pick up again. When you have a gout attack, you can't have any meat, you can't have any seafood or shrimp. You really have to watch what you eat, but you can have some plain rice, especially the egg and onion fried rice. And I got some hot and sour soup at Juan's on Sunday about 4:30. I go hobbling in there. I can't even put on a sneaker at that point, but I have socks and sandals. And Alex sees me and he goes, "Wow, so you're secretly Asian, aren't you?" Because I guess that's a big look in the Asian community, is wearing socks with sandals.
Okay.
And I said, "No, I'm not trying to make a fashion statement. I have a gout toe that I'm in tremendous pain." He goes, "Oh," and he points to one of his staff is a guy named Dan who works there on the weekends. He works the register. Dan is a licensed acupuncturist. He works at a clinic in downtown Fort Lauderdale. And Alex says, "I go here every other week. You got to make an appointment." He made an appointment for me this morning. I went in at 9:00. Dan took it. And again, I don't like needles. I didn't look. I'm just kind of like going like this.
Jesus.
I'm
Okay.
laying on the table and he's, poking me with these little needles. Have you ever done acupuncture?
I have actually, when I was in rehab the first time.
Really?
You got to pick it was a 4-week session of rehab, and each week you got to pick like a bonus thing to do. So you could get like a deep tissue massage, acupuncture, or like 2 other things that I don't remember. And 1 week I picked acupuncture, not to like get rid of the addiction, but I have bad knees and back, so I wanted to do it for my knees, and my knees are still bad.
So you
Did it
found
give you
it
relief in the
not
moment at
useful?
least?
No,
Oh, it didn't do anything for you. Okay.
no.
Because that's interesting. My wife loves acupuncture. It's been really good for her
I
back.
don't know enough about acupuncture to have an opinion on it, other than that sounds like the most Chinese restaurant story ever. I came in for hot and sour soup, and I left with an appointment for acupuncture.
But I bet the acupuncture is not as effective on you because you don't appreciate the virtues of hot and sour soup. I understand that you, as a whole, the way I kind of sometimes degrade tacos or cheesesteaks.
Oh,
but
I got something to say about tacos later.
okay,
Yeah.
but you don't think? I think I grew up going to some Chinese Szechuan restaurants in New York where I loved hot and sour soup, but it's hard to find a good one. It has to be vinegary.
There's only wonton soup. When it comes to Chinese,
What's only soup I like too?
There's only wonton soup, and if it's the right place, a wonton egg drop mix. But there's only wonton soup. A hot and sour soup is not. I've tried it. I've given it so many chances because people I respect, like you, and I have a tremendous amount of respect for your food opinions. I have tried it because of that, and I never enjoyed it.
Okay, I mean, it's the proper way. It has a nice vinegary.
If anyone's doing it well, I'm sure it's Alex.
A vinegary base. I think he makes the best that I found in South
When you
Florida.
brought out a different soup the other day, it was ridiculous.
Others agree. And now what I've done, because I do like the combo egg drop wonton soup, but I've kind of gone, and this was something I learned from Let's Eat poet laureate Larry Marks, who's a server in the biz. When he goes to Chinese restaurants, he gets hot and sour soup and asks them to add wontons. I've started doing that at Juan's now.
When can adding a wonton be wrong?
Never.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say it.
Oh, you know what? The last time we went to Juan's, my wife got the hot and sour, and she loved it.
It's great.
I don't trust her opinion on food as much as I do yours.
Well,
But-
you don't have to again, food is subjective, and people
should
might
try
not
it.
appreciate the vinegary base of a hot and sour soup along with the tofu, and he has shredded chicken in there and some
They do
other
a chicken corn
vegetables.
soup. It sounds strange.
Oh,
It's ridiculous.
You have that? Yeah,
that you should try.
I had
It's
the
really
chicken-
good.
I had the chicken noodle at Juan's the other day. Add wontons.
That
That was great.
No, you should try the chicken corn soup they have. It was really good.
Well,
It's
it
like
is-
for families.
Let me just talk about the food really
Yeah,
quick.
we're at your place. So,
So
be good,
we
yes.
have never tried the Caesar salad on air,
No.
and I happen to think we would have one of the better
It's
ones
really good.
because we use white anchovy, and just to that of hot and sour soup, we make it extra acidic. So we have
Okay.
a ton of red wine vinegar and lemon juice in there, which I like. I think you need it because it brightens up the whole thing.
Take one
And
bite.
It's really good.
I'm not supposed to eat anchovies.
I was really.
now.
Oh, really?
There's like 2 white
No,
anchovies.
yeah, you're not
in
gonna
3
pound. You're not
gallons of
pounding
dressing.
anchovies. I enjoyed it. I think it's good.
So I wanted to highlight
That's good.
our Caesar salad, which I
Very
think is as
vibrant.
good as anyone
it's a lot of
else's.
flavor, which is good too. A lot of time it's weak.
Yeah.
Bright, light,
Lots of pepper,
vibrant.
lots of cheese, lots of garlic.
Yep.
And
garlic.
then
I love that.
since Super Bowl is coming up on Sunday, and you can watch it here if you'd like.
Right.
Big game.
Our wings.
You can't
and
say
our-
Super Bowl. You're a proprietor of an enterprise.
You can say, I'm going to watch Super Bowl. Oh, by the way, if you want to come to our restaurant for
Yeah.
the big game,
If you want to come for the big game, I think we have some of the
your
best.
wings are
Stupendous.
fantastic.
The
I think we have
stupendous
some of
bowl.
the, I think you know what I'm going to say. I think we have the best buffalo wings in Miami, not in South Florida because that would be Wings Plus, but in Miami.
Oh, don't overlook my man Pat Utter at
And you have a
Shenanigans. That's going to
place-
be a great
Miami.
place to go for the
I
big
love
game.
Yeah.
Landlubbers, yes.
I love Landlubbers.
And they have great wings.
I had my son's birthday party on Friday. It was just like I took him and like 6 of his
He
friends.
turned 12, right?
12.
No, wow.
I took him and a bunch of his friends bowling up in Spares and Davie
Nice.
because it's the only place we get a lane.
Oh, geez.
And then I was like, it's a bunch of 12-year-old kids. I was going to take them to Hooters after, for the first.
Good for them.
And then
Where do you find a Hooters?
Or you should go to
There's
with
one not too far,
Sunrise.
but yeah.
Sunrise.
And
Right where I grew up.
That's
You know
still
what?
there. That's Sunrise Hooters.
the one
is-
by
there's
the
very few
right
left.
next door to the
But
Gold Fingers.
Now you sound like
it is. It's
But,
right next door to Goldfingers.
these kids had a bunch of snacks at the bowling alley, and then afterwards they just wanted to go back to the house and
so.
run around.
You're sounding old now, wanting to take him to Hooters. You got to follow our lead of our guy Jim Sarney
Oh,
and
Twin
start
Peaks.
going to Twin Peaks. That's
Twin
his
Peaks is pretty
place. He
solid.
loves Twin Peaks.
If you're looking
I
for
think
Twin
Twin Peaks
restaurants or whatever.
The food at Twin Peaks is very good.
Well, it's way better than Hooters. That's my problem with Hooters is I don't like
Old
the food.
Hooters. The original owners of Hooters have it back, and they're committed to making it good again.
Quality.
Okay, so
again?
because my problem with Hooters was it was all fried. Like everything was a fried food, and I don't want to eat fried all the time. Twin Peaks actually did have a little bit more of a
Their
diverse
salad is
menu.
good.
I never had
There's
it.
a steak salad at Twin Peaks I like. Speaking of steak
Well,
salad,
Twin Peaks,
There used to be a place around here. You've been around long enough. Roadhouse Grill.
Of
I
course.
remember
Peanuts on the
Roadhouse.
floor.
Yes, they actually stole from one of our sponsors. Our morning show, Texas Roadhouse, was actually open before Roadhouse Grill.
Yes, I do. I did know that, but I was a bigger fan of Roadhouse Grill.
I liked it growing up.
Peanuts on the floor.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
they
yeah.
both used to do.
Mm.
Yeah,
But Roadhouse Grill had a great like a filet salad. And I used to-
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was very.
I like their burger. I like Roadhouse. Grill.
I
So
love Roadhouse.
getting back to your son, 12, are you saving up now for the bar mitzvah?
Oh,
And what
jeez. Yeah, this is bar mitzvah
has he
territory, right?
expressed what his
that
desire is for his bar mitzvah? Does he want a big party or something?
How does that work? Does he
bar
have a
mitzvah
say?
sounds like bar mitzvah parties sound like a grandparents kind of bill. I
Oh,
think-
if your parents or
No,
her parents
my
are willing
wife's
to do it,
parents.
good for
But
you.
Also,
My
uh,
parents cannot.
they. I'm like, you
Little
want to
Luca
do.
won't be having grandma.
We talk about it a little bit. We already have a date for like the actual service.
Yeah.
I'm like, you want to do that, or maybe we rent a van and take like 6 of your friends to like Busch Gardens or
Oh.
Universal or something like that.
So here's the thing. So
What
when
is he? Obviously, you know what he's going to say yes to. What about his mother? Like when I grew
She-
up, it wasn't really up to me.
as long as he does like the tempo part with the kiddish after,
She
fine.
doesn't care.
Yeah.
Okay,
okay, so you will offer him the option of a trip and
that's what
alternative
Shirley
to
wants
party.
to do.
The same thing
For
happened to
Luca.
me with my parents when I was turning 13. Back when
Oh,
moon
sorry.
pies were a
I got
nickel.
it.
Back when moon pies were a nickel.
That was back in 1979.
Jeez.
And my parents offered me the option of either having a lavish party at Temple Shalom of Flatbush
Yeah, where
in
you're from, they were
Brooklyn
probably a big deal
with
already.
open bar and the full schmear, the hors d'oeuvres at the beginning, the Sunday bar at the end, or I could go on a family trip pilgrimage to the Great Western Wailing Wall of Jerusalem.
Oh
and
wow,
go
you got to go to
Israel.
Israel. Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Well, you know what I
The
chose?
party.
The open bar.
Yeah, you did. Right?
Even at 13, I was.
Yeah. Well,
That's
you know,
a-
I wasn't
that's
running to
a-
Israel as a kid.
Having a kid make that decision, of course they're gonna pick the party.
Yeah, and
Well,
you know what?
especially
I
with
have
Israel being the choice.
I had no desire to go to Israel. I saw people blowing themselves up. Nothing has changed over the years, and a lot.
No, as an adult, Israel's amazing. Like Israel is
What?
one of the. They don't blow themselves up like that.
no.
Travel
Everybody.
the world. Israel still is one of my top 3 or 4 places I've been to. Like Israel, but again, as a child, I had no interest in going to Israel. Like that was something I did as an adult that I had more appreciation for than.
No, I
when I was
tend to like to
13.
go to places where, well, whatever. I know culturally it's
As
meaningful
a Jew,
for
it's
all
cool to be
three
there, I'm not gonna lie.
religions and
I've
antiquity and all
I've
that.
never been to Israel. I had kind of an opportunity in high school to do high school in Israel. And all my friends were doing it. And my mom let me do whatever I wanted pretty much. Like at 16, me and a buddy, just the two of us, 16 years old, backpacked across Europe for 31 days.
Okay, I would have
At
pegged you.
16.
At 16, but hold on. So I told my mom, hey, I want to go to
You
high
did
school.
a lot of drugs back then.
I want to
right?
go to high school in Israel. I want to go to high school. All my friends are doing it. She's like, oh, hell no. There is no
Really?
way I would let you doing what you're going to do alone in Israel with that kind of freedom.
Oh,
She's like, you're going to go to Dahab and get all the hash and I'll never see you again. No way. You're not going.
but let me ask you, because I pegged you
What do
for
you
a
think was happening in Europe?
I pegged you
Ah.
for a kibbutz guy. I really thought at some
I
point
would
in your
back
past
then,
that
I
you
had
would
all
have
the
gone to a
tie-dye
kibbutz.
and the big beard.
Right.
But she was probably right. I would have spent most of the time smoking hash.
But you did that in Europe anyway. Did you go to Amsterdam? Or you did that 16?
We went to Amsterdam like 3 times on that trip.
Exactly.
We flew into Switzerland, went right to Amsterdam. Then we went to Paris. We're like, ugh. Then we went back to Amsterdam. Went to Spain. We're like, yeah, that's great. Went back to Amsterdam. Then finished up in Italy.
Did I ever tell you about the time I got mugged twice in a half hour in Amsterdam? I've told this
Was
story
she
before.
worth it?
No, well,
I
I happened to be in the red light district, but I
you
ran.
don't say.
But I went down a wrong alleyway that was just a lot of let's say undesirables were down that street. So the first time it was a guy at knife point got all my money and
Gilders.
my guilders, yes,
Back then
the
it was
guilders that
guilders.
I had saved up for a trip to the Rijksmuseum. Yeah, that's it. Sure. No. And then like as I'm disoriented, and I was obviously high as a kite and disoriented, and after getting mugged, and the guy took my money, didn't take my passport. I think I left the passport at the hotel, but at that point there were no credit cards. It was just cash. And then as I'm trying to get out and escape and back to civilization and find my way back to people in my hotel, somebody else approached me and tried to mug me with a hypodermic needle that was tainted with, he said, was infected
AIDS.
with AIDS. This was back in the late 80s. And so I turned out my pockets and said, I just got mugged. And then I ran like hell, and I just got out of there, and I climbed under the bed for 3 days and didn't move.
Wow, what a sissy. I
16. That's me. By college, I was ready to do something. I don't know if I would have been ready at 16 to be
and then
doing all that on your own too. Like
when
that's
I
impressive.
graduated college at 18, me and another buddy.
Oh, you graduated college at 18.
I mean high school. When I graduated high school, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go back to Amsterdam, and we just went to Amsterdam for 3 weeks. Me and this kid.
You
and
had a
this,
very different.
this kid. He was going. He didn't graduate. He
Your
was gonna be-
Jewish mother is not like my Jewish mother.
This kid was going to be a senior, so he didn't graduate, and his parents were like the definition of helicopter back in the late 90s. His parents, to this day, do not know that he went to Amsterdam. And so he said we were like in UF for some fucking Explorer program or whatever. So like every couple of
They
days,
thought he was in Gainesville. He was
every
actually in
couple of
Amsterdam.
days we would go back then. You know, you had the internet cafes.
Did you have Facebook yet?
No,
Facebook wasn't a
that's the
thing yet.
90s. So we would go to internet
So you get
cafes,
away with it, yeah.
and he would email her.
You get away with it. Yeah.
But one morning, me and this kid, we were like, we stayed at my favorite hostel meeting point on Mormo Strat. We bought a half ounce of weed
Jesus.
and rolled it all up into one joint.
Oh my
and,
God.
One?
And we're gonna smoke this right when we wake up. So we like
Was it 420
opened
at least?
No, this was in the summer. We opened our eyes and smoked a half ounce joint.
How does that fit in
I don't
one
think
joint?
that's humanly
How does that
possible.
even
We
fit in
did
one
it.
joint?
I mean, you put a bunch of
Oh, you
papers
did that thing
together.
like Snoop Dogg or
Yeah.
yeah.
So that was a waste
Jesus.
because
Was
you
this
only get
dirt
so
weed
high.
or was this
No,
strong
no.
stuff?
No, the stuff you get at the coffee shops. It was excellent.
And this explains a lot about you, Dan.
It's so funny because the rehab and all that stuff, and I'm like, he's not that old, dude. But now this is actually so funny because you started a lot earlier than I started with any of this.
I started getting high when I was 13.
Speaking
yeah,
of
I didn't start
sobriety,
till like college.
I just want to let you know, it has been 10 days since I took any type of drug or alcohol because I'm on a medication where I can't drink or do anything that strains my liver. So, do I get a coin for 10 days?
No.
I got acupuncture,
Yeah,
right?
you can get I guess a white chip, but that's just for today. Shit.
White chip, a poker chip. I'm gonna get. Hopefully, I'll get a
That's
lot
what-
of
that's
poker
what,
chips.
That's
tonight.
what AA does use. Shoot, there was something I meant to say
Okay.
right there on that topic, but now it
You're getting
escaped me.
about sobriety or about my being so old that I'm taking medication where I can't.
Oh,
drink.
so I got medication.
drop it.
Medication.
Medication.
You know when you're
time.
playing Monopoly and one of the community chests or whatever says bank error in your favor, collect $10.
Yeah.
I had pharmacy error in my favor the other day and got 3 months of Ozempic instead of 1.
Oh, they
Oh,
gave you
that's
the bonus
amazing.
pack.
Yeah,
So it was like 3 different pens.
3 different 1 month supplies.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
And-
Pretty cool.
Shh, don't say anything.
Yeah, it's whatever.
All
Yeah,
right.
I know.
And
Big Pharma's listening.
under one copay. What's your copay for Ozempic now?
Like 40, 45.
Okay, yeah, I'm up to 40. Last year was 25.
So you say
My
80
new
bucks?
insurance plan
90
is up to
bucks?
40, but it's better than 1,000
Why
a
not?
month. I
I got-
still got to lobby my doctor for the higher dose because it ain't working at all now. Like
You
it
hit your
used to.
ceiling.
Yeah, it used to be like the first couple of days I couldn't eat at all. I had no appetite. Now it's like right from the get go. I do the injection. And I start stuffing my face with
Yeah.
But you don't feel like
I did mine this morning, and look at me now.
Yeah, look at you. You got it all here. All right, so Blue Collar is the place. Danny Serfer is the man. He also has Mignonette Restaurant downtown, which is closer to the Arts Center and also the Kasaya Center for Heat Games. Doing well down there? Are things picking up?
It's okay.
It's okay. He's
You know,
he's like Brian at Wicked Cheesesteaks. He's like
Yeah,
every time we ask Brian, oh no, and
it's
then all we
always
see is people
jamming,
streaming in.
but he's like,
The
yeah, it's
Arch, the Arch and the arena were activated a lot last week, so
Okay.
that helped
so
us.
that's good.
And-
for you
and
guys.
I
But
saw-
the city of Miami has their never-ending quest to screw up that Second Avenue. It still has Second Avenue all dug up. So
Now-
but you know what I want to point out?
Okay.
So, and this should be very relevant to all your Broward visitors.
Mhm.
I don't care about whatever, and I will go to any restaurant whenever for whatever.
Yeah, you're interesting.
So I went to the Grove on Sunday to try and go to a
Jesus.
restaurant.
Like Coconut Grove,
Yeah.
not the Grove in Delray Beach, which is one of my favorite
no,
restaurants
no.
in South
Yeah, as a
Florida.
Miamian says the Grove, I presume.
So Coconut Grove, I
Right.
go there, and there's like me and my whole family. It's six.
My
of
whole
us.
family and I.
Six
Don't
of
be a
us.
jerk off.
And I drove around for 30 minutes and 3 parking garages looking for parking and could not find one spot.
Really?
So I ended up leaving.
In the Grove? Next
So
time,
but
the
the
Grove
reason,
is
hold on, the
like
reason
that?
why, there was no event or anything. The reason I wanted to bring it up is both of my Broward people, both of my restaurants have big, large, free parking lots. So you
That's
can
the thing about Miami.
drive down here with confidence. We
Yes.
have 2 big free
You
lots
do,
at
you
both
do.
Free
restaurants.
lots is a big
That's
deal
a
now
big deal.
because
That's a
the
big
metered
deal.
parking stinks because now some of these places, like in Lauderdale by the Sea, they charge like $4 change
a-
an hour, even during the week. At one point, they knocked it down, but it's like
No,
you
we're
know,
back
you
up.
go in there and it's like 2 hours. It's like $10.
Yeah.
And well, you know,
I mean, that's no, but it's something. I know we sound like we're all.
Back when moon pies were.
But
yeah, I remember when you
That's
fed the
insane,
meter
though.
a
Like
quarter. it'll
again,
be
to
a
have to
whole
do the
hour.
math on parking, that's a big for my wife.
I don't
and
care
it's a
about
big
paying for the
deal.
parking. I don't care about paying for the parking.
But
I
you
just
wanna know
want to
it's
find
there.
a spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I don't like valeting, not because I don't like trust the valets or I'm cheap. I don't
It
care
takes
about that.
forever.
Like, I'd rather pay the valet if they just let me park it myself.
Yep.
And,
Right.
like, I
Yeah.
just want when I want to go, I
Control.
want to go.
It's a control
Yeah.
issue. Like you
I
don't
just
want to
wanna
have to
go.
wait
Yeah.
It's
don't
the
want-
waiting. I hate the
you
waiting.
don't
I hate
know
waiting.
where
know,
they've been when they're sitting in your
I,
car.
I don't think that
When they
those-
futz.
I don't think the valet guys are gonna Ferris Bueller my wife's minivan.
No.
So
No, but they sit on the phone and they go, and I never know where they are,
Yeah,
what they're
no,
doing.
I'm with you. I don't like the valet. I like being able to park on my own.
100%.
But I've got news for you. So Val's sister lives in the Grove. And by the way, Val sang your praises because she was in here with a friend. I guess you know
Yeah.
her also, Vanessa. But they both had a wonderful meal. They had chicken parm and a jambalaya. That's what they had. They loved it. Blue Collar
Yeah,
is
well, that's why I
excellent.
love that
But-
it's comfort food of all backgrounds because you
Global.
can get your comforters, you get your wings, and then they do Italian comfort food.
But
Global.
getting back to the Grove, so Val's sister has a house there. Next time, I'll give you the address because she has a big driveway. You could just park there, and then you could walk anywhere.
Okay.
So
Well-
it's
that also brings me to what I want to say about tacos.
okay.
So up until Sunday, I was a firm. I don't like real tacos. I don't like real Mexican food. I just like crunchy shells,
These
ground beef,
crappy
lettuce,
ones,
and cheese.
Ortega, yeah.
You know, Taco Bell.
The
or
ones
I'm
he
making
makes
it up.
fun of, yeah.
White people taco.
Not
White
the,
people taco night.
not the
Not the
authentic
corn-
little
We
lady.
went
Corn
to
tortilla, yeah.
Mi Reconcito,
Hmm.
which is in on 8th Street.
Palm
I feel like I've
No,
heard
oh,
of it.
oh, here.
I feel like I've
Okay.
heard of it, yeah.
On
Okay.
8th Street. It's been there a long time now, and it was so good.
Blue corn tacos or
No,
like
it's got the
those-
regular corn.
just a
tortilla.
regular
we got, like,
corn tortilla.
We got like
soft.
nachos that had like chorizo. That was amazing. Then I had like the you know the fucking pork and pineapple one, and that was really good. Some soup, some tres leches.
Which one is the pork and pineapple one? Pastor? No.
Pastor.
It's
yeah.
usually al
Pastor.
pastor.
Yeah.
So I might be a convert now to a real Mexican.
You know, I
taco.
always say like it's one of those things that every time it's time to go out to eat, and me and Val, we look at each other, or Val and I, and we'll say, you know, Italian, seafood, Greek, you know, even Chinese.
Mhm.
Well, of course, Chinese, but
yeah.
we never say Mexican
Yeah.
because neither one of us likes a lot of cheesy stuff and refried beans. Oh, so actually, Val likes refried
See, we
beans,
do.
but
We
I
I
don't.
like
like
refried beans.
Yeah,
So can I make a little flex?
Yeah.
Also,
go ahead.
so whoever won that little Broward cheesesteak thing, now do they face like the champion, us? Like
You
my
did
real
someone
Miami
win?
cheesesteak? Like did
Who
somebody
won in
win?
Broward?
Did somebody win, or you guys were like, you all participated in Broward? Good job.
Your cheesesteaks are iconic.
They're good.
I mean, according to one publication, we were
Yeah.
the
Oh,
best.
so
outside
let's
of
go
Philly.
over before we take our first break. You have
that our
reaped
phone?
up some
No,
praise.
yeah, it's your store phone.
Oh.
Hello, hello.
Someone's
Oh,
got it.
some-
Someone's got it.
Sounds like one of those old. No,
It
it's
is.
not the old.
No,
ring.
it's not the 40s.
You know, we
but-
have a rotary phone up front.
Yeah,
Do you really?
for me.
Like,
Oh,
oh my god.
because he's a man after my heart.
He is an old
He had a
man.
dial it.
That hurt. Yeah, that was a pain in the ass.
All right. What was I saying? I've lost track of my.
I'm in it. So the winner of your little Broward.
Oh, no,
competition is
no,
gonna
The
come
Philly
here.
no.
cheese.
the
Who won
honors
in
and
Broward?
honors and accolades that you are racking up.
Oh.
So here at Blue Collar, didn't somebody do a nice write up for? Was it Food and Wine or somebody?
Some
thought I saw-
national publication just said we were the best cheesesteak outside of Philadelphia.
right.
And then
Oh, outside of Philadelphia. Oh, in the nation.
yeah, and then someone
Oh,
else said
interesting.
we were the
Another
best-
one in South Florida.
And
or
then someone
something.
else said the best French fries in the country.
Right. That was
Your
the one I
fries are great.
saw.
I love
And
your
your fries are.
Your fries are
And
great.
then Condé Nast just said Mignonette's one of the top 25 best seafood restaurants in the country.
Condé
Right.
Nast, really?
Condé Nast.
Holy crap!
And again, Mignonette. Again, the
So
great
it's like
difference.
us.
In the country?
It's like us, La Bernardin, Passion.
No, but I'm saying between
that country, yeah.
all the places that have really good seafood, that's amazing.
No, and then also
Broward
didn't-
people,
didn't-
free parking, best seafood in the country.
and then a local
We'll have
a local blogger.
Oh,
Red
and then
Appetite gave
Brenda
you-
over at the Wet Palette gave us top 25 restaurants in South Florida
for Blue Collar.
for Blue Collar.
Yeah. So you're racking it up. You're racking up the accolades,
Yeah.
but accolades don't pay the bills, as
I
I've
can't
found.
take accolades to the bank.
That was-
The bank is not accepting accolades right now. They're just my landlord neither. I tried telling him, look at this beautiful wet palette around here. Like, yeah, cool.
It's coming. I
Good for
promise.
you.
It's coming.
So
Well, again, up there, if you're watching anywhere, Broward, Palm Beach,
When
Miami
it's not that,
Dade,
it's-
come here to Blue
this
Collar.
isn't like
'cause
Southern Miami, right? Like it's like more northern.
this is an easy point. Now that
Central
they fixed the Golden Glades interchange, it's quite easy to
it
get
is.
there.
It was
Well,
so
it's a lot better to
smooth
get here.
driving down. It was really a pleasure.
It's not that bad.
It's taken me longer now. There are more bottlenecks driving up 95 from downtown Fort Lauderdale to
Yeah.
Boca these days than there are going down
I will
south
give
to
Miami
Miami
that credit.
in the middle of the
You do
day.
it on. They don't bottleneck at all. I twice in 1 week was in traffic for like 40 minutes that didn't move at all. I'm like, oh my god, someone died. There's helicopters. The accident was on the side of the road already, and it was a one single car thing. But people were driving like this, staring at the freaking accident.
Rubberneckers.
Here,
Those
I
damn
like
rubberneckers.
3 different accidents. No one gave
We're
a
like, we
crap.
don't care.
No one gave
We
a
don't
crap.
Broward people, free parking, 2 big free lots,
Free
Blue Collar
lots.
and
We
Mignonette.
have to get our Broward red.
And if
brethren.
you're going, I know Broward has a nice performing arts center too, but we have the Arts Center. And if you're going to the Arts Center, you could park at Mignonette and walk over to the Arts
Could walk.
Center.
It's an
Save
easy
yourself some
walk.
parking money.
Yeah, and parking at the Arts Center is a royal
There's
pain
none.
in the ass.
There's
Yeah,
none. So my thoughts are: so the Grove has redeveloped a lot over the past 5 years, and they built a ton. Not one new surface lot or garage.
Oh, in the Grove, yeah.
Yeah.
So again, I'll fix that for you on the QT afterwards. This definitely can park at certain locations. All right. Before we take our first break, Valentine's Day is around the corner. You guys doing anything special at your restaurants for the Valentine's Day? It's a 3-day weekend, so
Yeah.
it's going to be big.
So at Blue Collar, we like to keep it low key and make it like not your night. Come here and eat whatever you want, then go do your thing.
You can come
right?
with your buddies. You
Yeah,
can come
and do
with,
your thing. At Mignonette, we have caviar specials, champagne specials, and we do like a, like a regular surf and turf. Actually,
Right.
we tried it last year. We just did like a big, beautiful steak and some lobster tails, and you know what? It
That
went
works.
well.
That works.
I feel like the person going out for Valentine's Day that's doing something special is not looking for haute,
Mhm.
most new, interesting cuisine. They're like, you know what? Me and my girl are gonna get some steak and lobster and
Give
have a
them
good
some
time.
oysters. Is an aphrodisiac.
Yeah. You get oysters and then be like Mayo and go have hotel sex.
So now you threw me for a loop there. The
Valentine's
Valentine's
chocolates
Day.
are great. With
No.
the
I was
flower.
before we get to the chocolates. I want to just talk about an event that we have that we've just finalized the details. Thursday.
Yeah, we can fire.
I love
the-
finding out things on the show.
That's it.
Fire.
So, well, I
Hey,
mentioned
we're all
this
together here, guys. I'm right with you.
Thursday, February 12th. We're going to be doing a show at 2 p.m. with our friends at Primo Liquors.
Yes.
Primo Liquors and Vinny's Stone Crab
really excited.
and Seafood. Vinny used to have a restaurant
Yep.
in Davie.
Where Luke's is.
Now and he has gone into the wholesaling business. He sells to restaurants, but he also sells to the public on
Nice.
occasion. We're going to be doing a show talking about the pairings of stone crabs and
Yeah.
champagne and wine.
That's a big
But the
Valentine's
better
Day.
part, later in the day, right around the corner from my house, at 4:30 to 7:30 on Thursday the 12th, we're calling it. I didn't want to call it Valentine's Day foreplay because that's a little too risque. So we're just calling it Valentine's Day kickoff.
Okay.
4:30 to 7:30 at Primo Liquors, 700 South Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, just south of the tunnel, right near Daniel's Steakhouse.
I know that.
We're going to be. It's a combo where Vinny is going to set up his seafood tent outside, where people can come up and buy their stone crabs and also shrimp cocktail for the weekend. Again, if you get crabs that are not cracked, they'll last all the way, till Saturday, until Valentine's Day itself. This is Thursday night, 4:30 to 7:30. And then inside at Primo Liquors, there's going to be free, or what we call complimentary, samples of Laurent Perrier champagne
Oh,
and also Beluga vodka. Beluga is like a premium vodka brand, and they have a couple of these like premium bottles. And here's the kicker. If you buy select bottles of their premium vodkas, I think that they have one that's called Gold and something else, you'll get free medium stone crab claws to take with you home. If you buy the bottle, you get a voucher, and then you'll redeem it for some stone crabs from
great.
Vinny. So that's 4:30, 7:30. Get free
Yeah, why
sample.
not?
You get to drink a little champagne.
And
You
you
can
can
buy
test
some
them out
stone
before you buy
crabs
them.
and
That's
get
a-
the weekend rolling. So
That's a good deal. If I drank or cared about stone crabs, or I would be there.
yeah, and you get a chance to mingle with me too. So that's
What
I
a
get to do
deal.
that plenty. So
Get it too
The,
much.
I'm not a. You know what? Full disclosure, I'm not a stone crab man.
okay.
Stone crabs can.
I'm gonna say
I'm
you're
in the
wrong.
middle. I think they're good.
And,
I
You know,
also-
fine. They're not. Like I
No,
don't
look.
dislike them, but like the best crab, I think, snow.
Oh, interesting.
That's so.
You actually
you're
like
so-
snow. You're all over the
you're
place
so
with things.
mid.
Snow crabs are
sometimes.
fine, but they're not.
I would
like-
understand if you say the Dungeness. I love Dungeness crabs. I would understand if you
Snow,
say Maryland Blue, even though they're a pain in the ass and there's so
This
much
is-
work.
okay, so this is
Maryland
exactly
Blue,
why I like.
very
This
sweet.
is like why I love snow and think it's the best. The payout for the amount of work you have to do is the greatest.
I thought you were going to say because it's snow reminds you of your cocaine.
No. So Dungeness, same amount of work, if not more, as snow crab. Not as big a payout. Same thing with blue crab.
Well, you
That's
really
actually
want
a
the
stone
Alaskan king crab legs.
No,
'cause
king crab is no work, and stone crabs are no work, and you get all this meat, and you don't have to work for it. Snow crab, you got to put in the work, and you get rewarded.
Oh, you got the little cluster. You like the little
so you don't
clusters.
mind-
So it's a little combination
Dungeness,
of easy
Dungeness, and
and
blue,
hard.
I do like better than Alaska, our king, and stone. But it's a little bit more work and not as big a payout as snow.
Well, I like
you just
them
don't
all.
know. You just don't know how to do a snow proper.
I know how to do everything proper,
You
but
don't know.
the
how to
problem is, as much I like all kinds of crab, but now it's off the list because gout. One of the triggers for gout is like certain seafood, shrimp.
You
crab,
should talk to our general
lobster.
manager Adam. He has gout, and we have a great.
Well, I'm going to
podiatrist.
start managing it, and I will be able to eat things in moderation. I will be having some of Vinny's great stone crabs that night.
Nice.
All right, it's a double header for Valentine's Day. Number 2,
Nice.
if you're looking for a gift that you could present to your,
Wait,
you know,
can I go
loved
and
one.
get on stone crabs one more time?
Yeah, go ahead.
But
But we love Vinny's stone crabs. It's excellent and very
I've heard good
affordably
things.
priced.
I've heard
I
good
think
things about Vinny's.
$25 for medium is what he's been
Yeah, that's
selling them
insane.
for.
You know why everyone
and
loves the
35
mustard?
for large.
You know
Go
why
ahead.
everyone loves the mustard sauce so much?
Because it covers up the non-flavor of the stone crab.
No, do you know what mustard sauce is made out of?
What?
Mayonnaise.
Oh.
It's mostly mayonnaise. It's
Well,
like
no.
funny.
10,000% mayonnaise, 0.01% mustard.
Really?
Yep.
not the
much-
way I make it.
No,
With
'cause
that
yours probably is
flavor?
not great.
That's
So
weird.
it's like you
I-
take mayo and you mix in Coleman's mustard powder, not actual mustard.
I use the Coleman's mustard, not the
That's
powder.
not how it's supposed to be
Well, then
He
whatever. It
doesn't
comes
really
out
like
freaking
mayonnaise.
delicious.
done.
I
Yours
do-
sounds too mustard.
I do kind of like 60% of the mayonnaise. Actually,
Okay.
you're right. It's 75% mayonnaise.
Okay, so yours sounds
And then 25% of the Coleman's hot
Yeah.
mustard, dashes of Worcestershire sauce,
yep.
lemon juice, fresh lemon you squeeze in
Yeah.
along with Tabasco sauce.
Yeah.
You whip it up
I mean,
and then you've got a
Yeah.
beautiful
That's-
mustard sauce to go
that
with your
sounds
stone
that
crab.
sounds right.
Okay.
But like that's the key. Like so, good mustard sauce is like good honey mustard. It's mostly mayo.
Okay.
Big
Uh,
mustard or big mayo is just like fooled everyone into thinking that it's a
Big mayo.
mustard.
the Joe's sauce is good, and that's the recipe that I
Joe's is
kind
the
of
best
make.
one.
Yeah, and that's the recipe I go with, where you use the Coleman's and Worcestershire. You got to get a good little Worcestershire kick in there also.
You gotta have Worcestershire. I put like when I cook at home and there's something liquidy, I put Worcestershire and MSG and everything.
Umami.
Yeah.
That gives you the umami flavor. All right. Second part of this 2-part Valentine's Day live spot is for our friends at Norman Love Confections. We're going to be there next Tuesday to get also the Valentine's festivities started. Norman Love Confections, I mean, they are such beautiful, really little jewels of chocolate, but their flavors are exceptional. They have 10 heart-shaped flavors for Valentine's Day. They also have their standard signature flavors throughout the year. You could go into one of their 2 dessert salons, one in Delray Beach, the other one in Boca Raton, to get you could assemble
Oh, you
your
were supposed to
own.
bring me some to convince me that it's better
We're
than
going
Wegmans.
next week.
Oh,
I'll remind him.
shit.
We're
Okay.
going next week.
Thank you.
I'll remind him to
No, I
make
had
sure.
a box for you at home, and I forgot to bring it because I've been
Oh.
so involved with my gout. But Norman Love Confections, go online to normanloveconfections.com, and you could order. They have all these specialty boxes for Valentine's Day. A heart-shaped box that I think has, not sure, 20, but they have different sizes. They've got a 10-piece. They've got a 20-piece. They've got a 50-piece Valentine's box. Whatever your budget is, go online to normanloveconfections.com. Better yet, if you go into one of the 2 dessert salons, and again, we'll be at the Boca one. It's right behind the Town Center Mall next Tuesday. It's right there on St. Andrews Boulevard. You could go in and assemble your own Valentine's box using the flavors that you like, so you don't have to be like the Whitman sampler where you have to throw out half of them because it's like coconut. I hate coconut. No,
Maybe I'll
this you
get down there and do that. I gotta be in Boca on Thursday. Maybe
go check it out.
I'll go a little early and get my wife a
nice heart-shaped
It's really
box.
good. The
It's
chocolate's
really
good.
quality. Nobody that I've turned on to it has come back and said, it's not that good. It's great.
I have
It's-
only heard amazing things about Norman Love.
NormanLoveConfections.com.
Unlike Jason Perlow.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. you went there. I don't want to talk about him. We call him Jackson Pollock.
Yeah.
And
Not nice. Not nice to one of my buddies.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's take the first break, and then we'll come back and talk more about food and grammar and other things on the Lunchbox at Blue Collar in Miami. A tradition for South Florida sports fans for more than 30 years, Shenanigans. It's at 1300 South Federal Highway in Dania Beach, the place to go for all your favorite teams and events and food that's not your ordinary sports bar fare. Award-winning wings, burgers, fresh fish, and more, TV screens galore, and all-day happy hour specials. The kitchen and bar are open into the wee hours, perfect for late-night bites and very close to the airport. For playoff action, football season, and a good time anytime, Shenanigans. Looking for inspired comfort food in a cozy setting? Blue Collar in Miami is the place to go. Located at 6789 Biscayne Boulevard, it moved to bigger digs a year ago, now has full liquor, and still features all your old favorites from chef-owner Danny Serfer. Fantastic burgers, the braise of the day, and the city's best key lime pie. And drink specials every day. Open daily with weekend brunch. For reservations and information, go to bluecollarmiami.com. Delicious Mexican food with innovative twists. Margaritas with a medley of tongue-tingling flavors. I'm talking about Taco Craft, Taqueria, and Tequila Bar. The place to go on Taco Tuesday and every day. It's located in Lauderdale by the Sea at Plantation Walk and Coral Springs. Taco Craft has specials every day, including bottomless drinks for Sunday brunch and Taco Tuesdays, including their new birria tacos with bone marrow broth. Oh, it's so good. They've even made a taco lover out of me, and they've got so much more, including fajitas, that open-face smashed cheeseburger tortilla that's new, and a guacamole sampler that's an explosion of flavors. The kitchen is open late. There's delivery and takeout. For more information, go to tacocraft.com. Tell them Mike Mayo, the Lunchbox, sent you. Hey, it's Mayo for Gilbert's 17th Street Grill. You know me, I love family-run places with quality food at fair prices served with passion and pride. And that's why I love Gilbert's. For more than a decade, Lenore, Beth, and Richie Gilbert have been serving up the best burgers, wings, ribs, salads, and desserts. It's a fast casual spot. Everything prepared fresh to order from an immaculate open kitchen. They're at 1821 Cordova Road in Fort Lauderdale in the Cordova Shops just south of 17th Street. Open every day but Sunday. One of my favorite burgers in South Florida. Big, round, juicy pucks of 100% Angus beef, char grilled to perfection. And don't miss the sweet potato fries on the side. They're legendary. Go to Gilbert's, feast, and be happy. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Hey, for great pizzas, pastas, and Italian comfort classics, you gotta check out Camille's Pizzeria and Restaurante. It just launched a great new happy hour on weekdays, 5 to 7 p.m., featuring all kinds of drink specials, $10 light bites, and a great 3 for $20 appetizer special. It's a true mom and pop shop run by a great couple, John and Maya. He grew up in Queens, and his pizzas and signature chicken parmesan are fantastic. Takeout and delivery available. Go to Camille's ftlauderdale.com for reservations and information. The finest quality, warm hospitality, and world-class creativity. Those are the ingredients that make Daniel's, a Florida steakhouse, a special place. Come experience the restaurant that's Michelin Guide recommended and totally Mike Mayo's Lunchbox approved, with an impressive collection of steaks, seafood, and more, like their foie gras creme brulee. Daniel's is located at 620 South Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, just south of the New River Tunnel, open Tuesday through Sunday for dinner. For reservations and information, go to danielssteak.com. Fresh local fish, a sophisticated setting. I'm talking about Corvina Seafood Grill. It's at 110 Plaza Real South in Boca Raton, just south of Palmetto Park Road. It's the place to go for the freshest and local seafood and fish, some of it with a Peruvian twist like their great ceviches. It's open 7 days for dinner. They also have happy hours 7 days a week. You don't want to miss it. It's a great place. CorvinaBocaRaton.com for more information and reservations. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Do you love Italian food? I mean, who doesn't love Italian food? Well, have I got a great new place for you, Elvis Italian Grill. It's at 4261 Griffin Road in Dania Beach, right near State Road 7 and the Hard Rock Casino. It's named for its owner, Elvis, and it has all your favorites: pizzas, pastas, veal chops, fresh fish, lunch specials, happy hour, and whole bar, great wines, al fresco dining on the deck with a water view. Open for lunch and dinner every day but Monday. For reservations and information, go to elvisitaliangrill.com. All right, we're back on the Lunchbox. We're at Blue Collar, 6789 Biscayne Boulevard in Miami, the Mayo neighborhood,
Mimo, thank you.
the historic
Miami
Mayo,
Modern.
the
Miami
iconic
Modern District.
Mayo
There you go.
district.
Mayo.
All right, so let's get into some grammar because I didn't realize, you were a debate star when you were at FSU.
I don't know.
No,
about
he went to
Star.
Nova
No, I don't know about Star, but when I was in
University. Didn't you go to university school?
as a younger, but for high school, I did my debate career at North Miami Beach.
Okay.
My claim to fame is I smoked Matt Gaetz in the semifinal round of states
I
in
love that.
1998.
I thought you were going to say you
Good for you.
smoked massive
And
amounts of
then-
marijuana before debating. but
That too.
okay.
And then in college, I
Matt Gaetz.
went to University of Vermont my first couple of years because I could go there and be a stud on the debate team as a freshman instead of having to do like novice or junior.
I didn't realize
varsity.
colleges had debate teams. I didn't even realize that.
Oh yeah, and it's
Of
big.
course.
It's
No,
big.
I did it in high school. I didn't know it was a
best-
thing.
no, but like just the debate part, not the acting part.
Okay.
So the best colleges typically are like Emory, Dartmouth, University of Michigan, Harvard's pretty good. I got a scholarship offer to Liberty when I was in high school.
God, Jerry
Jesus.
Falwell. Did he know you were Jewish?
Do they have
Uh,
Jews?
I don't know. I mean, I obviously turned that down.
Oh, you were that? Wow, good for you.
Gonzaga has historically been very good.
That's a long way away.
Yeah. So, but like, what the thing about doing it in high school and college is you get to travel all around the country.
Yes.
And it's amazing.
Yes,
you
yes,
know?
yes.
So I had a really good time doing that. I went to Florida State and I was about to start doing it there, and then the team fell apart and stopped doing
I was
it.
going to say at FSU, I never heard anything about debate.
No.
But anyway, so you care about language and the effective use of language and things, although you
You-
curse
you've
like a
seen-
sailor
You've
now.
seen my
Used
text
to.
messages.
He used to.
But no, on my personal Facebook page, I started the week by saying, because what triggered it
I
is
started the week all crabby as usual on my Facebook page because I'm an old Jerry.
Axios,
I
which
didn't
is
have
a
a thermos of Senka. yet.
Axios started as a political, focused news site out of Washington, D.C., and now they've
Mhm.
branched off and have all these local sites, including in Miami. And Axios Miami has started this like competition, this, brackets where they like advance. And basically the thing was, they started by saying, who's the most iconic
I
person
love that. Yeah.
from the Miami
Right
area?
here.
It's really from South Florida because they included people like Ariana Grande, who's
From
from
Boca.
Boca, and
Yeah.
Carl Hyacin, who was born in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
But they included them in the who's the most iconic person from Miami. I think then they changed it to who's the greatest because they must have saw my note because
it was because
yeah.
of Mike Mayo.
But the brackets are like Jeff Bezos versus Ariana Grande,
Oh, I forgot
Grande.
Bezos is from down here.
and then
They didn't have Josh Gad.
they
Gad
didn't
should
have
be
Josh
there.
Gad.
Josh Gad
He
should be on
made
there.
himself very famous. Josh
And
Gad.
again, different thing. Oh, like Ketanji Brown, the Supreme Court justice,
She
But
did-
she's from down here.
She did
Yeah,
debate.
she's
from Miami, right?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did debate. She did high school debate.
and
I
also
presume
Pitbull
Oh,
and
obviously.
Andy Garcia. They didn't have Dan Levitard on the list. I would have thought Levitard has reached new,
He's gotten pretty
heights
big.
where
Yeah, he's
he's
gotten pretty
That's
big.
interesting. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would have thought the Levitard would be on there. That would have been a good
yeah,
pick.
he's huge.
Corbin. Corbin's gotten pretty
Corbin's
big.
not on there,
Yeah.
but they did have a whole list of brackets. But I took offense because they said most iconic. Who's the most iconic person from Miami? And when it comes to iconicness, there are no degrees of iconic.
There's not.
You're either iconic
not.
or you're not. And the same
100%.
thing with unique, which always gets abused. Like something is very unique or that's the most unique thing. You're either unique or you're not. Unique means one of a kind. In a way, we're all unique because we're like snowflakes. But I just vented about it, and then you responded with
That was pretty clever. My response was clever.
yeah. You said I was like, what was I? The most
You're an especially unique mostly iconic. Something, I don't know, something like that. I was trying.
Journalist.
I took a few moments to actually think about what I wrote. Yes,
Nice.
and I did call you a journalist.
You did.
I didn't want to, because I like to respect your entire career and not just talk about the sports writing or the food writing. You are a journalist and have written about a variety of important subjects throughout your entire career.
And I used to do like some hard hitting things with a lot of reporting and legwork, and sometimes I would uncover some interesting and disturbing
You have your own version of the
situations.
Panama Papers, I'm sure.
So yeah, and you called me in an exceptionally unique take. I said exceptionally unique take here, Mike, especially from such a massively iconic South
That was a good one. That was good. That was clever. I was very proud of that. It took me I sat there for 5 minutes to think about the words, and I edited it.
So now, in this day and age, of all the things to get upset about, this is what I get upset about.
No,
It
I
shows
mean,
you
at
what
your age, I'll be there too. I'm not too far off. I'm only 20 years behind. I'm sure I'll be there soon enough.
You are 20 years behind. I'm gonna be 60.
No,
You're over
15
40.
years behind.
15 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
All
it
right,
seems like
so-
a lifetime. Here we go. All right. So we've got more food hitting the table here at Blue Collar. This is something
He didn't cut in third.
that
Good.
looks beautiful. What do we
All right.
got?
So, in sticking with the big game theme,
Yes.
we had the wings, and of course, we have some of South Florida's best cheesesteak. But
do.
this cheesesteak we did a little different.
Interesting. Okay.
So normally we do Cooper Sharp white
Mhm.
American for the cheesesteak. This time, since we've had the cheesesteak a variety of times, I had them use our yellow American that we put on the burger, which is from this
Interesting.
company called New School American, and it melts really well, just like a Cooper Sharp, and gets to that good.
Where is
creaminess.
New School from?
Somewhere up north.
Okay. 'Cause I think there's a Florida. Is there a
Eh.
Florida American cheese product somewhere? Or
Nah,
no. Okay.
Even if it is, it probably wouldn't be that great. So I wanted to highlight that. And
Yeah.
if you came in, and you want like a yellow cheese on your cheesesteak. We don't have whiz, unfortunately, but you could do that, and it's
Nice.
very good. And
And these fries. I mean, these
And-
Fries are
fries.
fantastic.
This is the fry I grew up with
Yeah,
in
my-
Brooklyn at
yeah.
the Mill Basin Deli. It's the exact same
Yeah, it's like a
thing.
deli fry,
Fresh
yep.
cut fries with the skin on the end, perfectly.
and
Is it a double fry?
yeah, of course, you have the double fry. Otherwise it's
Oh
gonna
my
get crispy.
god, I can't eat this. It's gonna be
So I did.
Right to my
I
toe.
was going to do also to show everyone the chicken, the Italian side of Blue. So we had the Caesar salad, even though it's invented in Mexico. I was going to do the chicken parm, but right now we have a special seafood fra diavolo,
that looks
Ooh,
fantastic.
which
Beautiful.
is Maine lobster, shrimp, mussels, spicy tomato sauce, and linguine.
And this it looks like the old. So I don't know if you ever went to Bistro Messaluna back in the
shit.
day.
No, he did the jambalaya too.
Oh no.
No,
All right,
No,
send
get
it
rid
back.
of it.
Eat
You
it.
wanna
Somebody eat it.
let someone eat it, or
Oh.
we'll pack it up for him to go.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
look at that.
And then I also realized we never did fish on the show.
right, and I need my fish now.
And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
own one of the top 25
You
greatest
do.
seafood restaurants in the country, according to Condé Nast.
Yes.
So I wanted to highlight that is our crispy skin snapper.
Ooh.
Do people freak
pick
out
two.
when they see skin on snapper, which is the proper way it
No, I
should
think
be?
I think that's part of the course.
Okay,
Okay.
'cause
I think that's part of the course.
I'm
And
not
I
the
can
gourmet.
tell if people are
like part of the course when you
sophisticated.
charge what we charge.
Yeah, because some
But I
people.
think if you're
say-
like in like a more of a beachy, Key Westy, Hollywood, Florida, Lauderdale by the Sea kind of thing, then maybe they don't expect it.
I expected it out of you because that is proper.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
nice.
Wow.
And this cook, he made it a little extra saucy.
All right. Well,
But-
I'm gonna.
Is that bad?
Usually, I eat the skin, but because the skin also could trigger the
Gout.
gout, I'm just going in for the lean fillet.
That's beautiful.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So, and we served it with our pan roasted mushrooms and our braised cabbage.
Oh my god.
Because at Blue Collar, as in addition to having a huge free parking lot, you can have your entree however you want. You can pick two sides, whatever you want.
Nice.
Nice.
You
Yeah.
can have it your way at Blue Collar.
Sides are fantastic.
No,
You gonna-
this
you gonna-
seafood
can you get in there or no?
fra diavolo, I can't take
Okay.
any
I'll
of
eat
that.
it, don't
That will kill me immediately.
You want more water?
Um,
Let me get in here with
I'm
this.
good for now. You get in, take a big bite in my honor and my gaudito, and it looks great. So I did a cheesesteak competition. It's too bad that you couldn't join because you would have. I would have invited you, but well, actually, I didn't think you would want to schlep all the way up to Delray Beach. It was a great night. The Boxing Club, Red Meat Lovers Club, and we're going to organize another event. If you want to be part of that, it's going to be part of Evan Darnell's 50th birthday celebration, and also we'll make it my 60th or something.
Nice.
March 2nd on a Monday night. They're looking for restaurants to contribute. It's going to be all kinds of good fun up there. But The cheesesteak looks fantastic. What roll do you use? You're using a seeded, kind of harder, crustier roll. Is it from Sullivan Street? No. Oh, you rolled your eyes like Sullivan Street is crap?
No, they're great.
Oh,
He doesn't want to be confused.
Oh,
if he
good.
doesn't
Say it
know.
again so that we don't.
Sullivan is great. We just don't use them.
Okay.
I have a long-term relationship with a local bakery. They used our recipe to develop this, and it's pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, and at one point you had a sandwich shop.
We
Yeah,
had a
you had your own
sandwich
bread,
shop.
right?
Yeah.
And you were very particular about your bread. And
Yeah.
you went all over your old stomping grounds in Broward and trying to figure out I don't know. You like certain places up there.
I love a lot of bread. Gran Forno, they do a great job.
Yep.
The Militellos or whoever
Yeah.
they said that provides VNS, they do an amazing job.
Right. And then also, what's the one in Delray? Old School Bakery. Have you familiar
Old
with
School,
them?
yeah, they're nice. They're good people.
And then you love aioli.
Aioli is the best. You know what? I love aioli. I love the owners. They're the nicest people. They do an
It's
amazing
in
job.
West Palm Beach.
Yeah, but they're not doing commercial sales, at least up here.
Have you heard of a place called The Hive in West Palm Beach?
It sounds familiar.
It's getting some good buzz, and they have some good bread as well. So.
There is a place that opened up not too far from me or from here on Collins and 75th. It's called Love Loaf Cafe, and I went there the other day. And you know
Love
what?
Loaf. Okay.
Best croissant in South Florida.
Really?
It was I was the most buttery croissant
It's
I've ever
like
had
butter.
in my life. No, it was buttery
It was
as
butter.
hell.
A full stick of butter
Yeah.
in every.
Yeah, there might have been.
Croissant.
There might have
Kind of
been.
like the rugelach at Grandpa's, because those are just like sticks
Is
of
there
butter.
a lot of butter in regular?
There is.
Is there?
Yeah.
Regular is a cream cheese.
No, they think they use butter.
All
There's
right.
definitely some butter in it.
And for the 800th time in a row, the staff forgot to send the cheesesteak with pickled hot cherry peppers.
That's all right. I can't eat it today
No,
anyway.
yeah.
So,
Get in there,
but
Lubie.
again, so the seafood Fra Diavolo, I was going to say, back in the day when Bistro Mezzaluna was still on 17th Street in Fort Lauderdale, they made a seafood Fra Diavolo dish exactly like this, and it was one of my favorite dishes anywhere. So,
They're not on 17th anymore?
no, they moved. It actually is off a side street now, right next to an Outback Steakhouse, just off of 17th Street, right before you get to that Cordova shopping plaza where our friends at Gilbert's are, along with your optometrist friend, Jason.
Shout out to Jason Schwartz, optometrist to the Star Chefs of Miami.
Nice sauce.
Yeah. Well, it's tomato and lobster stock.
And yeah, that's proper.
You want another plate, Lubie? Or you?
Well, I
can't eat any
these
of the
days, how
seafood
involved
at
are
this
you in the
point in my
actual
life.
cooking?
How what?
These days, how involved are you between, because you have here and how involved are you in the actual
I'll
cooking?
develop I'll show them how to make the dish
Okay.
the first couple of times, and
Okay.
I'll get in there and I'll have them make one and taste it, and I'll watch them when I'm expediting and see how it goes.
Okay.
But as far as doing everyone's cooking day to day, that's probably not me.
No, you can't do, but I'm just saying, when a brainchild to then becoming a dish, that is Danny
I mean,
Serfer
this
first.
is not, Fra Diavolo is not such a unique thing that most cooks do have experience with it.
Yeah.
I have a question. I have a food topic for
Yeah.
you because
So you're not going to get a lobster tail. I had him put one extra in for you.
you think with my gout I can.
I don't
eat
know how
lobster.
lobster works with gout. I'm
Gout
not a doctor.
lobster's off. It's one of the
Alright.
things
Sea-
that is
shellfish
off the
and
list.
seafood, yeah.
Maybe I could have one little bite of lobster.
I
Yeah,
just
like
don't know
shrimp is
why
high. It's
Seafood. I know shellfish is like
This
a thing.
cold weather is not helping our food stay hot.
oh,
It's
that's
fine. It's
okay.
hot.
No, it's
hot.
good.
It's hot. Everything's good.
The all right. What was I going to say?
I don't know. You're talking about Friday.
Okay.
Lobster.
When I was a critic, okay. A lot of people, when they go to Italian restaurants, they want fresh pasta, fresh pasta. I say that box pasta and high quality dry pasta
It depends
is
on
perfectly appropriate in certain dishes,
Certain-
including a seafood Fra Diavolo like this, correct?
this. Even like a white clam sauce, dry pasta is the move. It
Yeah.
depends.
Now, this is a linguine fini or
No, regular.
regular linguine?
Yeah, like a dry
A
pasta for
Checo
this.
or
Yeah, we did the Checo because it's the
Okay,
best.
so if you're a place that
Yeah.
does fresh pasta, you think you should go out of your way to not do it on certain dishes? I'm dead ass.
I
Because
think
I know
places
people are
that do-
crazy about fresh pasta. Like last night, for my wife's birthday, we went to her parents. They went all the way to Italy to buy fresh pasta. When I know there's places closer to buy fresh pasta, but they did a big thing about buying fresh pasta, and I appreciate it. It was really good. But
Depends on the dish.
it's interesting that you're saying that that's not always the move.
It depends on the dish.
There we go.
It depends on the dish. Like a big.
I think a wide noodle, like a tagliatelle, is better when it's a fresh pasta,
Yeah,
with
but
the,
also
with the
depends on
mushrooms.
what it's going with.
Okay.
So like I think cacao, like something that is going to be thick and creamy or thick and meaty, will stick to a fresh pasta anyway. So I could be wrong on whether or not this is the standard, but like so. Cacao pepe or like real Alfredo, the fresh pasta is fine because it's going to be cheesy and creamy and thick and it's going to stick. But something that's lighter and more delicate or not as like sticky, you need the pasta to have the bronze dye ridges to help the sauce stick a little bit, much like a tomato, a white wine garlic, things like that.
So it's an adhesion issue.
Yes, it's an adhesion issue.
Okay. So the again, this the sauce, the fradiava, a stock of what is it? Seafood and tomato, right?
Lobster and tomato.
Lobster. So you squish the bodies, the heads.
We make a lot. We make at both places we make a large lobster stock out of like a 25-30 pound case of lobster shells, and then we have that to use as needed. So here the lobster stock goes into the jambalaya. It goes into this. It goes into New Orleans style barbecue sauce for the shrimp and grits, and a mignonette. Tell us if you're allergic, because that shit goes in a lot of stuff.
Oh no, yeah. There are certain people that have that shellfish allergy, and it's a bad one. Do you put carrots in that base too?
Yeah, it's like carrots, fennel.
Okay. So sorry, Val, you can't have this one, but it's delicious.
Well, it's supposed to. I mean, whether or not they did.
Yeah, that's all good. All right, let's take our second break, and I was gonna the theme is the big game, for the wings and the cheesesteaks and the.
But also, look at us. We can do Italian and fresh fish.
Yes,
I think
fresh fish is great. Again, you could go.
It's comfort food from all
any type
backgrounds.
of food, of cuisine, and again, the fresh fish. I'm glad that we finally tried it because that is a beautiful piece of, I assume, locally caught snapper.
nice.
It should be. It should be.
Yeah. And do you run any deals or something, or just just running your usual come in, take out for the big game, which I guess the kickoff is at 6:30. People can come in here and place their order for pickup, takeout,
Or
wings,
sit here and watch the game.
Oh, you're gonna have a TV?
We have TVs at the bar.
Oh, at the bar.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't
Come
know.
in and watch the
here.
game.
This is a classic.
They have multiple
establishment.
TVs in the bar.
Wings are not a great takeout dish.
Okay.
It's funny you do, but especially you do a lot of sauce on them. The ones that are really saucy, it's tough to take that
Yeah,
home and
they
it'd
get
be the same
soggy.
thing.
One other note before we get to the second break of the big game, our friends at Batch, Kevin, they are doing also some takeout catering packages for the big game from all three of their Batch New Southern Kitchen and Tap locations, one in Fort Lauderdale downtown, 525 North Federal Highway, one in Delray Beach, West Delray, and then also up in West Palm Beach on Clematis Street. And all you got to do is go online to the Batch NewSouthernKitchen.com and click on one of the locations. A Super Bowl banner will pop up, and then just click on that, and then you can place an order for pickup anytime between 2 and 6 p.m. We're going to be with Kevin Danilo tomorrow at the Fort Lauderdale location. We haven't seen him in a while.
Too long. Yeah. Good
Love
dude.
Kevin.
Really good.
And he is, trying to get a little bit of the takeout business going for the big game.
Nice.
Because they also do their fried turkeys.
When is the big game cheesesteak championship? Us versus the winner of Broward.
Who is the winner of Broward's cheesesteak? I forgot.
Didn't Wicked win your competition?
I
No,
don't
Wicked
think so.
didn't do theirs.
Oh,
Who won your thing?
but I would say the best cheesesteak in Broward is Sonny's.
Okay,
Most
yeah,
people would say
it's old
Sonny's.
school.
Most
Yeah.
people would say Sonny's. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot who. I don't know.
The
if it
thing
was
you did last
Burger
week.
Stop. I don't know if we did. No, the thing I did last week was a very limited field,
Yeah.
and my vote among those that were restaurants was Burger Stop. Our friend Michael
Yeah,
who
that
Oh,
came by.
that looks like a good one. He seems like a cool guy too.
He's a
He was
really
cla-
cool
oh,
guy.
you'd
He was
love
great.
him.
Yeah,
He's
Rachel,
classic.
my friend Rachel says amazing things about him.
Do you know
love him.
anything
That guy
about
is
this
classic.
Pepe's Pizza and Cheesesteaks down here? Have you ever been?
Oh,
there?
yeah.
I've been.
Do you know the guy? Because
I don't
That
know.
guy's a piece of
Michael
work.
Bushinsky was not singing his praises.
I don't know him personally. I'll be honest.
A little brash to say that
it
he's
is-
the only cheesesteak in South
Oh,
Florida
yeah.
or Florida.
I mean, we also use Cooper Sharp cheese. A lot of places are using Cooper Sharp now. It's not
Yeah,
like it's
Brian
Philly
is too.
secret anymore.
Yeah.
Pepe's, I went there, and when I went there, there was a very good cheesesteak. I'm not gonna lie, and a very good Italian hoagie, and very good pizza.
Friends
Yeah.
of mine say that they're using a product
Oh, he
that's
doesn't
no
like-
better than Steakum.
He thinks
in
the
terms
quality is not
of
great.
their meat.
Oh,
Could you tell?
when I went, I enjoyed it. I think it seemed to be
Okay.
like sliced ribeye or sirloin.
Okay.
Actually, aside from Sonny's best cheesesteak in Broward, and it's not even close, Moderano.
Yeah, but
Supposedly he's
that's
amazing. I've never had.
just he dishes it out at the bar for people who are waiting.
No,
for
it's on the
seat.
menu.
Oh yeah, you can get
Yeah.
it on the menu now.
Yeah,
When I was there, he was only doling it out.
And like
for people
I
waiting.
want to complain about the price, but I think mine is the same price. But ours comes with fries that are homemade.
There you go. You got the best fries.
They're the best.
Oh, and if we're gonna have a shitting on places segment, like you like to, like you like to shit on Houston's, I would.
The House of No.
I love Houston's, by the way. I could come in and shit on PF Chang's. I tried them the first time in like forever the other day. What happened there? Do you remember the 90s when they were so good?
Yeah, the lettuce
and they
wraps.
were so busy.
Yeah, and they had some good noodle dishes.
I haven't
went-
been there in forever.
I went the other day and it was a ghost town. The menu looks like it's Fridays. Like there's pictures everywhere. And it's like pick 3 special, do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. Signature Jack Daniels drinks or whatever.
This is what happens when private equity takes over.
Is that what happened?
I don't know. You know what? I got to do some. I'll do my research
'Cause,
during
like,
the break.
When
I
I
don't know
was at
who
Chef
owns it
Allen's,
now. Yeah.
we actually did some work with Philip Chang, the P of the Changs. And he was very nice, and he was working with us at Chef Allen's to try and like figure out some mango stuff.
Mhm.
And you know, it used to be as impossible to get into the P of Chang's in Aventura as it was to get into the Houston's.
All right, so let's take the second break. Before we do, one question about Valentine's Day: is it the biggest pain in the ass for restaurateurs because everybody's a two-top that night?
You want to move everyone along, but yeah, because everything is a two-top. The bigger pain in the ass clientele would probably be Mother's Day, but Valentine's Day. Yeah, I mean everything.
Well, you know
it's
what's-
weird. Like when you see a 3-top or a 5-top, you're like, "Whoa, what's going on there?"
Well, I was going to say, if you move to Utah and open up a
Oh.
restaurant there for Valentine's Day, you'd have a lot of 6-tops, right?
Oh yeah, because the monogamy.
Bigamy. It's
Bigamy.
called. Yes.
Oh, sorry, polygamy, not
Polygamy.
bigamy. Bigamy is 2.
Bigamy is 2.
Polygamy.
Bigamy would be 3 tops.
Polygamy is many.
Polygamy would be 6 tops. Oh man! All right, let's take the second
You should
break.
try this cheese stick. I know it's not gout.
It's
I'll take-
ridiculous.
But
If
with
I
that
take one
cheese,
bite, you know, I'm just gonna.
You'll be fine.
I'm
It's
making
really
so much
good.
progress.
you'll
and
be,
now
you'll
I
be
gotta
fine.
go
You had
stick
you had
needles
ancient
again.
Chinese acupuncture. You're gonna be fine.
But it doesn't. You
I'll
have to
have one
respect
bite.
You know,
your
I'll
body
blame. I'll
after.
blame.
Everybody
you
knows
know what?
the
I'll
rules.
blame
Is there
Alex.
onions? Are there
Yeah.
onions in the
Yes,
jar?
there's
Oh, look at this
onions.
glop. Oh,
I'll
this is
blame
what
really
triggered it in the
No,
first
you
place.
can't.
I'm gonna
What are you
blame
doing?
Alex for making me go to PF Chang's because that guy doesn't have a Wands in Miami.
Oh wow, this
So it's-
bread is really good because it's not too firm.
Yeah. So it's Alex's fault for not having a restaurant in Miami why I had to go to PF Chang's. And did it make me sick? Yes.
Oh, it did.
It's good. It's
Wasn't
very
there in
cheesy.
years.
Yeah. But that new American is a good cheese.
It's
for
good.
it.
It,
A little salty. I
It
like
does close.
provolone. I like provolone.
He
I'm
likes
old
it not
school.
as creamy.
Oh, he gave me a
He
it's
likes it
great. This is the
bland.
best cheesesteak in
A
America.
provolone.
yeah, it's for a cheese
provolone.
that gets bland to me. Like I like provolone, but a
Sharp
cheesesteak-
provolone on a roast pork and broccoli rub.
It's fire,
1,000%. Provolone on a cheesesteak.
It's not enough flavor to me.
On this, we can disagree. He's
I mean,
losing
I think
respect
the
for
world-
my.
One, I mean,
Disagree.
one of us has been cooking for 25 years, and families from Philadelphia, and one of us.
Oh, so what's your favorite one in Philly?
No,
then?
and one of us
It's not even
named
close.
two
Angelo's.
J's.
I
the
was
best
gonna say
matzo ball
Michael
soup.
said Angelo's is the
Angelo's,
best one
not
I
even
like a
close.
lot.
That day, I was not alone, and it was the best.
He's so defensive
Okay.
about that.
This matzo ball soup.
That day, I was not alone.
Yeah,
and it
everyone
was the
agreed
best.
it was
I had
freaking weird.
I have since went
Now-
to 2J's
But okay,
and fallen out of love.
okay, good.
Yeah, that's the
Um,
thing. I don't know what they did for us that day, but no
the-
one really loves their matzo ball soup.
So this cheesesteak, this is the way it comes standard.
No,
is
no,
with this
we-
cheese.
we
or
Which
use
is
this-
super white.
No, we use Cooper Sharp.
okay, then
but
that Cooper Sharp to me, because this to me is a little too salty.
I was gonna say this feels closer to Whiz.
It feels
this
like a whiz.
Gives you like a
Yeah.
whiz creaminess. To
Well,
me.
that's why I wanted to show that. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Right here. Can we get
No,
in there?
that is
look
a.
at that glob.
yeah, I
yeah,
love.
that's
See,
a big
I
blob.
love that. I love the cheese.
Oh,
I'm a
my
cheesy
toe is
guy.
throbbing just looking at
Even
that.
even the owner of Angelo's, which is the best cheesesteak in the country, hands down. Everybody
In
knows this,
Philadelphia, yeah.
will tell you there's nothing wrong with whiz on a cheesesteak. He'll do it. He eats it like that. I've seen him. I saw a
Well,
video of him eating it like that.
I'm all about options, especially if you're a cheesesteak shop. You should give people the option of
I love
whiz,
Yeah,
provolone,
I love it with whiz.
Cooper white, or if you want to have this,
I'm all about if you're a cheesesteak shop, giving people if you're a hoagie shop, cheesesteak shop, give people the options however they want you to do it.
right.
It's your money, have it your way.
Right.
There you go.
But if it's a restaurant that has 30 other menu items, you're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
get the cheesesteak the way that the place makes it. and
If we're
that's
not if we're not busy and somebody wants to modify it or say, can I get provolone or the new American or fucking even God forbid cheddar?
it.
fine.
no,
I
cheddar
don't-
doesn't belong
that
anywhere
what
near a
you-
cheesesteak.
Do you
I don't
taste it?
care.
What do you think about cheddar on burgers?
No.
No?
We've talked about this. You said
No,
it doesn't melt. We've talked about that.
It doesn't melt right.
Even you admit American melts better. You just like
What
cheddar.
about cheddar on
I
pizza?
have my cheddar melts. So
What? No, it doesn't.
It melts
What about
differently.
cheddar on pizza?
Oh God, no.
Is that
Never.
okay?
No.
What about Provel cheese? You know that Provel cheese in the
Provel?
Midwest? Yeah, Provel.
Provel.
I call it Provel. Provel. It's a St. Louis brick. Is that similar to brick cheese in Wisconsin? The Provel is
The
in St.
Wisconsin
Louis.
brick cheese is its own thing. I think it's closer to Munster than Provel.
Munster.
Yeah, like so when you look up Detroit style pizza
Munster
recipes,
is the vanilla ice cream of cheeses. It really
Munster
does-
is the official cheese of us Jews.
You're gonna say it's a very
of
Jew
old
cheese.
Jews. My dad used to keep a stack of Munster
What's gonna
in the
say?
fridge because
Munster-
My parents always had
So that
Munster.
roast beef sandwich you showed me looked excellent. You know what would make it better?
Munster
Munster instead of whatever cheese they had on it.
and maybe a little mustard, a little.
No
mustard on roast
Not
beef.
on that kind of roast beef.
Okay,
No,
for
roast
me,
beef gets mayo.
I don't even need the no.
What?
Koyasha. No,
What? Gentile.
roast beef should be nothing, not even cheese, just au jus. You can dunk it
No,
in the au
I'm
jus.
talking a cold roast beef sandwich.
No, but
mayo.
theirs is kind
It's
of a
heated.
fresh,
It's like a heated.
heated thing.
No,
I like
know that-
Russian dressing, which is a mayo derivative.
I'll take.
I can
I'll
see
take,
Russian.
Thousand
Russian.
Island.
Yeah,
Thousand
no,
Island
I'll
Russian
take,
would
I'll
work.
take Russian
Little
on a roast
pickles.
beef, or
That's it.
I do Russian on my corned beef and pastrami instead of
Yeah.
mustard.
That's
I'm-
I would
appropriate.
want that
I'm
with a
team
little
Russian always.
mustard.
I
I
could
like a
live with
little
that.
combo.
I could talk food with you all day, Danny. All right, let's take the second break and then we'll get out of here on the lunchbox.
When people come to me and say, Mike, where should I go out to eat? I got guests coming from out of town. Where should we go? Cafe Seville. That's the answer. 2768 East Oakland Park Boulevard. It's a Fort Lauderdale perennial, serving the finest in Spanish and continental cuisine in a cozy, friendly, comfortable setting. Joey Esposito and Sally, his better half, they've been running the place for a long time. It's been open since the 1980s. They got great Spanish classics like paella, shrimp with garlic sauce, and all kinds of great seafood dishes. The stuffed veal chop, oh, that's my favorite. Go to Cafe Seville. It's open every day but Sunday at 5 p.m. for dinner. Tell them that the Lunchbox Mayo and Defo sent you. If you like seafood in a comfortable setting, outdoors, even keel fish shack at the corner of A1A and Commercial Boulevard in Lauderdale by the Sea, upscale food in a down-home setting, the chef owners, Dave and Brad, do a terrific job with all the seafood classics that you want. They have the best grilled oysters in town, bang bang shrimp, lobster rolls, and deli fish specials. They also have weekend brunch Saturday and Sunday. They have deli happy hour 4 to 7, and they also have other weekly specials like mussels on Monday and oysters on Tuesday. Go to Even Keel Fish Shack and tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. Hey, it's Mike Mayo. When the Brooklyn boy in me wants a good bagel with Nova or some matzo ball soup, homemade knishes, or a great deli pastrami sandwich on rye, you know where I go? Grandpa's Cafe in Dania Beach. It's been around a long time, an institution, but a little over a year ago, a pair of New Yorkers came in, bought it, and refurbished the place. It's beautiful, and they are now serving great breakfast, brunch, lunch. They've got the omelets, they've got eggs Benedict, they've got all kinds of great baked goods like rugelach. Grandpa's is just off Federal Highway on Southwest 1st Street in Dania Beach. It's open 7 days. Go in there, tell them that the Lunchbox sent you.
Hey Lunchbox fans, is it time to sell your business? You've poured your heart and soul into your restaurant or business, and you want to see continue the legacy you have built. Transworld can help. Call me, Andy Cagnetta, at Transworld Business Advisors right now and see if it's time for you to retire and relax. Iconic brands like the Mai Kai, Mulligan's, Carlos and Pepe's, Mangoes, and many more turn to Transworld to help sell. Contact Transworld on Facebook or call 954-772-1122 or visit tworld.com. Again, that's 954-772-1122 or tworld.com.
When I'm looking for some wicked good food for a wicked good lunch, there's only one place to go. That's Wicked Cheesesteaks in Fort Lauderdale. It's at 4824 North Federal Highway, just south of Commercial Boulevard and across from Holy Cross Hospital. My friend Brian there, he will hook you up with some really tasty treats. They've got cheesesteaks, just like the best you can find in Philly, along with lobster rolls, because that's where he's from, Maine originally. And they have wings and pizza and everything you want to have a really good time. Wicked Cheesesteaks. They're open every day but Tuesday. Check them out online, wickedcheesesteaks.com. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Guess who's back and better than ever? Juan's. For the best in classic old school Chinese cuisine, a family-run South Florida favorite since 1966. It's at 664 North Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Chef Alex is carrying on the family tradition that started 4 generations ago. It used to be known as Christina Wan's Mandarin House, and you're going to love it as Wan's. They've got all your favorites: wonton soup, spare ribs, egg rolls, dumplings, Peking duck, and more. Combo lunch specials daily and takeout and delivery. For more information, go to their Instagram page at wans.fl. If you're looking for a great place for steaks, seafood, and more, go to Tropical Acres Steakhouse and Butcher Shop. It's at 2500 Griffin Road in Dania, just west of I-95 and the airport. They've been there a long time, since 1949. That means they're doing something right. You'll get old school hospitality from the Studiali family, along with great value, tremendous service. Of course, you could also go into the bar for happy hour every day, 4 to 6, and they have great value all night long. Also, a butcher shop that's open every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. except Sunday. The dining room is open every day at 4:30 except Sunday. Go to Tropical Acres. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you.
All right, we're back with Danny Serfer here at Blue Collar, 6789 Biscayne Boulevard. We're going to get out of here. I didn't look up P.F. Chang's, but I'll take your word for it that it's not what it used to be.
I used to love it. It used to be very good. I will assume private equity took it over.
Yeah,
100%.
Changed all the recipes and screwed it up.
That's usually what happens. That's what happened
That's
with
what they did.
Anthony's Coal-Fired Pizza, which Anthony Bruno is now ashamed
Yeah, he doesn't like being
that his
attached to it
name
anymore.
is on it because
They're no
they've
good.
basically ruined.
Although
I hear their chicken wings are still good.
although
with
the Xerox version is good, the Sicilian oven, they do a nice job.
Oh, the Sicilian
love
oven
Sicilian
does a
oven.
nice
Yeah,
job,
I like
and
Sicilian.
also the salad dressing at Anthony's Coal Fire is still good. They still pick up the occasional bottle to take home, which they sell at the original location on South Federal Highway. there
I
in
don't buy
Fort
salad
Lauderdale.
dressing. That's one of the few things I refuse to buy.
Well, you can make your own.
Really?
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're.
Although you
you're
know who has the
You're a
best,
freaking chef.
you know, has the best version of that salad dressing. You'll know. This is the layup. Congadora.
Oh yeah, they do.
Congadora's is the best version of that dressing, hands down. Even better, when I tried my ass off for like months to recreate it for my sub shop vinaigrette, Congadora's are still better. I
Nice.
think because I was overthinking it and using too fancy ingredients, and everything they used was much more commodity. And sometimes you need that commodity taste to make it happen.
That's all right. I was going to have one more topic, but I guess we're out of time. I was going to ask you
Free parking at Blue
two
Collar.
parts. Have you ever eaten balut?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, look it up. And then I was going to ask you if, well, it's basically, I think a Filipino or Southeast Asian dish where it's basically a partly fertilized egg. So basically it's an egg that it also has the embryo in it, and they eat the whole thing with like kind of a halfway born chicken.
I don't think I would. That would not.
And
that
I
does
was gonna-
not sound like something I would be.
No,
into.
and I was going to say, is there anything in the world that you wouldn't eat besides balut? It's like, or is there something that you've eaten that you regret
I don't-
immediately?
What? Not pigeon. Guinea pig.
Oh, Jesus. You've ate
I had
Oh,
guinea pig.
guinea pig?
I had guinea pig in.
Is there even any meat on guinea? How do you
Here's
eat
the
guinea pig?
balut,
Yeah, that's not appealing to me.
fertilized,
How do
developing
you
egg
eat
embryo
guinea
that
pig?
is
How much
boiled or
meat's on a
steamed.
guinea pig?
There were a bunch of the cooks.
South
that I was
American,
working
right?
with- Yeah, a bunch of
Ecuador?
the cooks. Ecuador. A bunch of the cooks I was working with in New York were from Ecuador, and they brought me some from home, and I was like, yeah, sure. And oh my God, no. Talk about gamey, an instant stomach ache. I know it takes like 8 hours for a foodborne illness to
Right.
happen. I did not need 8
Placebo
hours.
effect. You had
That was-
immediate.
That was no good. And also, you know what I don't like, and I can't imagine people really like it. It's just a flex. Gooey duck.
Gooey duck. What is that?
It's
P.F.
like,
that a saying?
Chang's.
it's like that giant clam. You know, gooey duck. It's
Yeah,
it's
that's the
spelled
giant.
geoduck.
Yeah, the big giant clam. I've
Yeah,
had it.
it's gross.
I've had it in San Francisco.
Also, razor clams suck. That's just.
I like
flex.
razor clams.
Yeah.
I like Reno's razor clams with the
Ah.
lemon crema. Have you tried it there?
The razor clam. Get out of here. Get out. Of here.
He chops it up and
Get out.
tenderizes
Get,
it.
get out of here. You know what? You can chop up and tenderize. That's delicious, and it's not gross like
Well,
a
it's
razor clam.
bathed in his
It's
lemon crema
calm.
sauce, which is kind of like
Yeah.
the mustard sauce for a stone crab.
Yeah.
But that
Oh,
gives it.
all
All
right,
right.
let's go.
P.F. Chang's is primarily owned by investment firms Tri-Artisan Capital Advisors and Paulson and Company, who
100%.
acquired the restaurant chain in March 2019.
Yep, there you go.
So there you have private
Okay.
equity does its trick
And it
once
seems
again.
like since 2019 they have been empty and shitty.
Yes. No, but again, remember, they care about the real estate as much as they care about the actual.
I don't think they own that
restaurant.
real estate in Aventura. Houston's owns
Then
that.
that's
Oh,
stupid.
Houston's owns that whole complex.
And
there.
that's really dumb then. To ruin a restaurant and not even make money on it.
I don't know what they're doing. They must make money somewhere because they still exist.
I
Maybe
don't know.
they're
They would've
Loss,
busted
taking
it
the
out.
losses and
takeout
all
stuff and
Oh,
frozen.
There
aisle.
goes my chance of ever getting P.F. Chang's
Yeah.
as a sponsor on the lunchbox. But that's okay.
I'm trying to think
Darn
if there's anything redeeming. Like the service was like god awful.
It's just trash.
Like
I love
the
it.
place just looked terrible. It looked like a bad Fridays.
Well, just make the trek up to Broward and go to Juan's. And Juan's is having a Chinese New
Oh,
Year's
yeah.
dinner a
It's gonna
little
be a lot of
bit
fun.
at like March 3rd on a Tuesday when they're usually closed. I signed up for it. I'm going to be there along with Val.
Maybe
A multi-course family-style dinner. So why don't you
I
bring
don't
some
know.
people and we'll have a table because we get one of those big 8 tops with the
Like-
lazy Susan.
Like the way I look at it, if you are in South Florida and you went out to Chinese food and you didn't go to Juan's, you fucked up.
That's an endorsement.
That's
That-
a great
that's-
That's
that's
a
the
ringing
end of-
endorsement.
That is the end of the story. Like I do not like eating Chinese food. If it's
Try
not
the hot
Juan's.
and sour with wontons in it.
No,
Maybe you'll like it
no.
better.
I'm telling you, try the chicken corn soup thing. It's really
That's
good.
another one. Chicken
All right,
corn.
I'm gonna
Elvis.
sound like Mayo here.
Yeah. What?
I have diverticulitis.
Oh, the corn thing. Like,
So I can't.
well, 'cause that's his
So
thing.
I'm
yeah.
like touching
Corn-
corn.
corn
No,
is
that's
my
his thing. That's
kryptonite.
his thing. He barely ate the soup too. And I was like pounding it. I'm the one person that
I
got
ate the
corn.
soup
I was
with one of those
pounding.
miniature sieves,
he was, like,
like the
sizzling out
strainers, and I'm just like
Sorry, my bad. Then. Well, I have
straining
your
the
family. They'll
corn
love it.
out
It's really
and
good.
just having a spoon, keeping a
It's
spoon.
really good. I'm
under
not trying to
the
get you
sieve.
sicker than this. Is
No,
really
no,
good.
that's not even true anymore.
Oh,
Like,
oh.
but I still maybe.
What do you mean anymore? Once you have it's one of those things.
No,
that
but
can't be
like corn
cured.
and seeds is not for real. But diverticulitis,
It is.
It's not.
The corn's.
Modern medicine.
I've
has
lived
debunked-
it, Danny. Look, the thing about strawberries and nuts, that's a misnomer. But if I have a lot of popcorn or if I eat a corn on the cob, I will feel it 2 days later. I will have a dull
But
ache
maybe
on my left side.
You would feel that anyway at our age.
No. Our age. I'm 15 years ahead of you, Sonny.
But 45 to 60 is not the gap that it was in our
Oh,
parents.
Jesus.
It's not the gap that it
For
was
me-
like for our parents.
Yeah, my 60 feels like 80. I have
Well, you've had
a lot of mileage.
You pushed it, yeah. Well, not like this guy.
My 45 feels like 60.
I was gonna say you were doing stuff in your teens that it took me to my 20s. To
That's
do.
true. You know,
It was the
what?
90s. Who wasn't smoking pot at 13?
That's it.
I
All right.
wasn't. We're like
Well,
a year apart.
You keep doing what you do, and I'm
Two
10
huge-
days in. 10
two-
days.
Definitely worth coming here.
Two
Broward.
huge free parking
It's
lots
worth
at
coming
Blue
here.
Collar and
Mayo will have to do it. We'll
So
have
much
Mayo do
free
a
parking.
post because he really wants Broward people.
Thank you, as usual, Danny.
If free parking is how you measured wealth, we would be loaded.
rich. Yes.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow at Batch. Until then, enjoy every cheesesteak sandwich.